The right exercise routines can add years to the lives of our parents and grandparents. We all know this, don't we? So, why don't we encourage all our elders to keep doing exercises and stay healthy? Sometimes we may not know which exercise can be done by them is harmful or useful, and sometimes they may not have the energy to do certain exercises which seem simple to you and me. So today's video will be about certain easy, simple exercises that any seniors can do without much of help. Remember, there is no age restriction, and by seniors, I'm not specifying any age group that we are talking about. Before we get started, we should know why exercise is essential for seniors. Aging brings with itself a lot of physical and mental changes in each person's body. Slower metabolism, sarcopenia or reduced muscle mass, osteoporotic bones, and inflexible or inelastic blood vessels. These changes can lead to a lot of different issues apart from bones and joints. Poor circulation is a very common problem in the elderly, and blockages in the arteries can lead to problems ranging from heart attacks, strokes, to even leg attacks and gangrene. Along with weaker muscles and bones, many of these problems can come unannounced. However, regular exercise can help by these four ways: improve blood flow and hence the cardiovascular system, maintain joint flexibility and muscle strength, boost mental health, and fourth, most important, reduce the risk of falls. For those who feel that exercise is difficult, I tell my patients to think of it as a medicine. But not just a medicine, but a medicine which is natural, helpful, and has zero side effects. And this can be the key to living longer. We will divide this entire video into three basic parts. The first is basic mobility exercises. The second is upper body exercises, and the third is lower body exercises. Talking of the first type, the basic mobility exercise, there can be many different types which you can do. Walking is something which is easy and does not need any special equipments. Walking helps to strengthen your leg muscles and also helps to breathe in better oxygen and is eventually good for your cardiovascular health as well. Walking can be very useful even if you have varicose veins or artery problems too. In artery problems, it helps to build a lot of collaterals around the blocked vessels. While walking, make sure you have a proper footwear in place because any amount of injury to your toes and you can land up with further problems. The best way to do walking is aim at 30 to 40 minutes of walk 5 times in a week, and it is okay to start slow and proceed at your own general pace. The second useful mobility exercise is swimming. The major advantage of swimming is that it is because of the water and buoyancy. It is a low impact exercise and also very useful for people who have restricted mobility. Additionally, swimming can improve the amount of mobility in your muscles and joints as well. The third low impact exercise is cycling. Cycling also helps to maintain the leg strength and the trunk weakness as well. So cycling can end up strengthening your core muscles and leg muscles without really damaging or harming your joints. But be careful to choose proper roads and wear proper cycling gear when you go cycling outdoors. Now coming to the second part, which is about upper body exercises. All the videos that I'll show in this video are done by my brother Tushar, who remains fit even at the age of 63. Shoulder and upper back or neck problems are quite common, not just in the elderly and seniors, but also in most of us who have an office kind of work. So I'll tell you about 3 easy to perform upper body exercises which you can do as a routine without the need of any single weight or any sophisticated equipment. The first is arm circles. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and extend your arms straight on both the sides. Begin by making such small circles, first counterclockwise and then clockwise. You can do these for 10 to 20 repetitions each. The second exercise is a modification of push-ups, which is called as wall push-ups. This is useful for people who probably cannot do the floor push-ups very easily. While standing, place both the palms at shoulder width height on the wall. Slowly bend your elbows and move your chest towards the wall and then gradually push it back. This exercise will help to build the upper body strength and your posture. And the third exercise, which will be very useful for people who have shoulder problems, is called as shoulder mobility exercises. So you can see that while doing such shoulder press, if the upper back remains unsupported, then the whole body may sway and not give full mobility at the shoulder. So now he is showing the correct way of doing this, where he is against the wall and then slowly raises his shoulder to full height and brings it back. So if this exercise is done correctly, regularly, I'm sure your shoulder mobility will be much better. Now coming to the third part, which is about lower body exercises. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery showed that regular leg exercises will help in improving the circulation of most elderly population. For seniors who have to be standing or sitting in one particular position for a long time or are unable to go walking, some of these exercises can be picked up and done as a routine. The leg and ankle exercises are meant to improve the blood circulation of your legs and also prevent complications like deep vein thrombosis or DVT. Now here we will see some examples of these exercises. The first one is called as foot extension. While seated, keep your heels on the ground and raise or extend your feet and toes. Hold for 2 seconds and then lower down. Repeat this 10 to 15 times. If you wish to make this challenging, you can do this even while standing and taking support of a wall. The second of these exercises is called as leg lifts. While standing, lift up your leg one by one. You can even do this while taking support of a wall. But if you feel this is too easy, try without taking a wall support. And the last exercises for your leg and ankle would be calf raises, which I have demonstrated in most of our earlier exercise videos. While standing, lift the heels up and try to make your calf muscle contract. It may be useful to take support of a wall or a chair to maintain your balance while doing this exercise. If this is easy for you, you can do another variation which is called as a single standing calf raise, and this is how it is done. This is a difficult and strenuous exercise and should not be done by everyone. If you find it difficult, go to the two-legged calf raises. The second part of the lower body exercises for the hip and thigh muscles. Not surprisingly, these muscles are called as the muscles of longevity because they help to maintain your balance and prevent falls, which is a very common cause of developing medical problems in elderly and senior people. Simple falls, even at home, are a very frequent occurrence in seniors, and doing these balance exercises can prove to be very helpful and essential in building your leg strength. A 2019 study in the Journal of Age and Aging showed that if balance exercises are done properly and regularly, it can reduce the risk of falls in elders by almost 20%. And for this, there are two main exercises that I will demonstrate about. The first is leg raises. This is a little different from the leg lifts that you saw earlier. The leg lifts helps mainly in your feet and calf, but the leg raises mainly works on your thigh muscles. In leg raises, you may take support of a wall or chair and try to raise the entire leg. By doing this, you're balancing your body on one leg. The leg can also be moved either backward or sideward to give more strength to all your hip and thigh muscles. All these exercises help to activate your gluteal muscles, which are the muscles which become weak, especially if you have to be sitting for a long period of time. And the second such exercise is squats. Yes, squats can be done by elders too, and we will show you how. Squats are undoubtedly one of the best exercises for muscle strength and flexibility. Some people with knee pain may find it difficult, and we will show you what to do in case you have knee pain too. Typical free squats are done like this. Keep the hands straight ahead. Try to squat and then come up back again. Don't worry about the range of motion. But in this side view of squats, we can see that the knee starts crossing the feet. This is something that you should avoid. So if you see this happening with you or your parents, make sure you ask them to take support of a chair or some pole in front of them. So now you can see how squats are being done correctly when holding something in front of your body. You can see the hip and thigh muscles both are being used, and that function will be very important whether you are getting up from a chair or even climbing stairs. You can also see that the knee joint now does not cross the toes or feet. Having seen these exercises, another question which should arise is how frequently or how often should these be done? So remember to start slow and aim at progression, not perfection. If you are showing this to your parents, be aware that their capability may not be as good as you. So make sure that they start slow, but just keep on repeating for 5 to 10 sessions each time, and this can be gradually increased to 10 to 15 sessions after a month or two. If you feel that these exercises are easy, you can try out some of the challenging positions that we also showed. And most important is to pay attention or listen to your body. Mild soreness after these exercises may happen often, but major pains or clicking sounds should always lead you to consult to a doctor near you. And if you're looking for some simple, fast exercises that you can do while sitting on a chair, this video will show you just that.